Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I don't know if I'm just emotional because I just started my period. This is technically my first day of having my period. I'm recording at night, so it's super dark. Hopefully this lighting is good. Anyways, y'all, let's talk about it. Nobody talks about how when you leave a long-term relationship, you're single all over again, trying to figure out life all over again, you're healing, you meet so many versions of yourself. It's like it never ends. You meet so many fucking versions of yourself that it's crazy. It's really, really crazy. Healing in general, whether you came from a long relationship or a short relationship or a situationship, whatever the case may be, right? And you're in your healing phase, nobody talks about the many lives that you live, the different versions of yourself that you meet and you leave behind. You become this whole new person, and then you heal from a lot of things, and then you're now this new version of yourself, and then you're trying to figure it out, and then you're given more lessons and more lessons and more lessons. You're constantly unlearning the old neural pathways that you created from trauma and just being through certain things. You never stop growing as your own person. You never stop meeting newer versions of yourself. That is a motherfucking sign. I've been seeing 111 a lot of times. I was gonna say choke times, but if you don't know pidgin language and you're not from Hawaii or any of the islands, you don't know what the hell the choke means. But I've been seeing a lot of 111, 1111s, a lot of ones, and a lot of same digit numbers. Interesting. But I'm at a place in my life where I'm super at peace. I still have people blocked. I mentioned in my previous videos, I still have all those people blocked. It's been maybe going on the third week of having everybody blocked. It feels like it's been longer than that, but it's been super peaceful and just not entertaining useless nonsense conversations and people. It's been super peaceful on another level, because I thought I knew peace every single time I've healed from certain things and I meet a new version of myself. But no, this is like a different level of peace, a peace that I didn't expect to be this fucking peaceful. I love it. It feels good. It feels right. And that just confirms that I'm on the right path and I made the right decisions and I'm exactly where I need to be and I'm meant to be. I have so much trust in God that He is. There has been some stuff that's been happening in my personal life that I've been transitioning with, and there's so many changes, and honestly, I'm welcoming everything. I'm welcoming all of it. All of it has molded me, changed me to be who I am now. I'm glad for the lessons. I'm glad for the things that I thought I wanted that I didn't get. I'm glad for the things that didn't work out, and I'm glad for, the new things that I am working on and going through and experiencing. Like I said, I've been at peace. It's a peace that I've always wanted. I thought I was peaceful a week ago. I thought I was peaceful 2 weeks ago. I thought it was peaceful. I thought my life was peaceful, and I thought that I was at peace, at this level of peace, a few months ago. But no, this is a whole different level of peace that I'm living in, and I love it. I truly, truly love it. Sometimes when I do have moments where it's just me and my thoughts, I would sometimes get emotional because I think I grieve the old me that didn't know any better. I grieve the old me that was taken advantage of, that was used, that was lied to, that was played with, and I would grieve her. I would grieve that version of myself. Now, for the past few days, I don't know what has changed, but nothing can beat this peace. The peace that I have now, I can't really grieve the old me like I used to. I feel like I'm at a place in my life where I'm this brand new person, even though I feel like I will continue to grow as a person and evolve. Now that I am this version of myself in this present moment, I can't really cry about the old me, the old versions of myself, because I used to cry about it and I used to grieve, and I think that it's super normal and it's healthy to grieve old versions of yourself. For some odd reason, I couldn't even cry. I couldn't even cry thinking about the old me and how far I've come. Things that I've gone through, the things that I put myself through, things that people have done to me, all the lessons I've learned. I couldn't even shed a tear. Yes, I'm at a place where I have grown a lot, and I no longer miss the old version of myself before all the bullshit. So yeah, it's weird. Can't even cry about it. I'm just blessed and grateful for the version that I am now and this person that I am currently in this current moment. I've been thriving and life is great. I feel like when you're a good person and you remain a good person, because this world is crazy. This world is evil. There's a lot of people that you see so much greatness in, and they will literally stab you in the back. They will literally play in your face. They will literally use you, and they're not this great person that you make up in your head. But I believe that when you're a good person, regardless of how people treat you, you can never fight evil with evil. You can only fight good with evil. And in the end, you are blessed, you are protected, and you are guided, and you just attract more love and peace into your life instead of entertaining the evil and the bad that comes into your life and try to distract you and get you to join. I am not that person. Never was. Well, maybe a long time ago. Yeah, I've definitely changed as a person as far as like anger goes and like fighting fire with fire and all that shit. But there's just no point in being that way. There's no point in being ugly to people that are ugly to you. I truly believe that when you're a good person, God sees your heart. He sees your efforts, your good deeds. He sees what you do and what you think and the things that you do behind the scenes. And you know, when no one's looking, like, you will be blessed. You can only be a good person. You can't control people's loyalty. You can't control how someone will treat you or how bad they treat you. You can't rely on other people to make you happy or to do good to you. You can only control your heart, your mind, your soul, and your actions. Anyways, I'm going off topic. I can feel myself changing in so many ways, and I understand so many things that I've gone through recently that I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot more sense. We be going through shit, and we don't understand why the fuck we go through shit, but we go through shit for a reason. Let me tell you that. And you may not always know the reason right there and then, but as time goes on, you'll realize and you'll know. It's crazy how life works. Timing, healing, leaving your trust and faith in the Lord, and know that you're going through certain seasons and things happening to you. Things aren't really actually happening to you. They're happening for you, for your best interest. And sometimes we may not like the situations that we're put in. It feels uncomfortable. It makes us sad. It makes us angry, whatever it triggers within us. And we don't like it. Just understand that we are going through it for a reason. It's all happening for us in the best interest, for our best interest. It's definitely a lesson to be learned. But I just wanted to come on here and share how I've met so many versions of myself. I've grieved the old me. I struggled a lot with going back and forth with a lot of things. Socially, romantically, dating, mental health wise, my weight, everything. Back and forth, entertaining the old shit, going in a loop. And I was never getting anywhere until I finally shut that door of blocking people. And it doesn't come from a place of hate or negativity or anything negative or anything like that, but it's something that needed to be done that I didn't know that needed to be done. I did it. Life definitely changed for me. I guess I needed to do that, even though in my mind I didn't think that I needed to do that. So sometimes when God calls you to do certain things, it may not make sense to you, but if you feel it in your soul, in your heart, that X, Y, and Z is what you're supposed to do, then you gotta do X, Y, and Z, even though it may not make sense to you. Because later it will, and you will get your answers. Just trust your journey, trust your timing, trust that everything is gonna be okay. You are never meaning different versions of yourself, and it never ends. It never does end. You are constantly on this journey of being the best version of yourself, learning new things about yourself, creating new neural pathways in your mind that you never had before. And I think it's a beautiful thing to change, to become this beautiful version of yourself. Oh shit, I thought I was hearing things. Whew, my dad is taking out the garbage. Thought I had to bust up my thingy. But yeah, y'all, I'm just amazed at how healing isn't linear, and you will constantly heal from a lot of things that you didn't think or know that you had to heal from. It's okay to grieve the old version of you. It's okay. You need to grieve. You need to welcome a new version of yourself. I think a lot of us are too hard on ourselves. I think that we need to be perfect all the fucking time. We beat ourselves up for the littlest mistakes. We are just mean to ourselves, and I don't think we give ourselves enough grace for the things that we go through in life, because life is already hard itself. Life is fucking hard in itself, okay? I think we all just need to work together and do our best to support one another. Everyone is on different journeys and different timelines, and life is crazy. Life is truly, truly crazy. When I sit at night and I'm looking up at the ceiling, and I don't want to get emotional right now. My dad's gonna pass by like, are you okay, girl? Why are you crying in your damn car? I just wait for my dad to leave first, because I can see him in the front of my car. My hair up in a fucking clip, looking all nuts and shit. It was a long Sunday. What did y'all do this Sunday? Just went to the mall with family. And look at my cute little hoop earrings. I've always have been into hoop earrings, but I'm trying different hoop earrings. So these are just one of the classic gold bamboo earrings that used to be like an in thing back in, I don't even know what year it was, but now my mom's in the front of my car. I don't want to cry. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't even fucking cry. But, you know, when I sit up at night and I lay in bed and I look up at the ceiling and I think about, because I'm a deep thinker, girl. Like, I think really deeply about life, and I'm always, I guess, analyzing my life and the things that I've gone through. And, like, I think about my day, what type of day I had, and just, I don't know. I'm a deep thinker, y'all. That's what I am. Anyways, so yeah, I lay up in bed at night and I think about the things that I've gone through and the things that I've learned, and how I needed to go through X, Y, and Z to learn X, Y, and Z. And I think about how the things that I've gone through that I felt like I was never able to grow out of or get over or move on from. May this be your sign that things get fucking better. Things get fucking better. And when you're struggling with your mental health, and I think that's what this video is about, like, your mental health is super important. Your mental health has everything to do with your quality of life, how you interact with other people, how you think of yourself, how you process what you hear, what you see, what you go through. It's everything. Your mental health is everything. I think this needs to be taught in schools. When I sit up in bed and I think about who I was less than a year ago, who I was 3 months ago, I would get so fucking hard on myself. And I would beat myself up over making mistakes, putting myself in situations that ultimately I didn't need to be in. And I think about how I was struggling with that. I was struggling with the things that I was struggling with in my life at that time. And I never thought that, like, I would ever get to a place mentally where I'd be okay. So just leaving my trust in God with what I was going through, with everything that I go through. I leave my trust in God, and I talk to God about my problems, and just having that faith that, you know, things will get better, things will get easier. And I struggle so much with trusting people and trusting myself, mainly because I feel like the situations that I've been in, I didn't trust myself. I made stupid decisions, and I put myself in stupid situations, and I allowed the bullshit to happen to me. But of course, you know, you didn't know better. I didn't know better. And so when I'm met with these new versions of myself that see things very differently, will not take not even the smallest amount of shit from people, I'm fucking proud of myself. It takes work, bitch. And it takes giving your life to God and trusting your situations that you're in to God. He will take care of you. He will carry your burden, and he will walk with you through it. You are never alone in any of the situations that you're in. I'm just happy where I'm at now in life. Definitely not where I would like to be. You know, I don't feel like I'm not gonna share those little details, but I am definitely not where I would like to be. But I feel like we all feel like that to a certain extent. But I am very grateful for where I'm at. I have to say that. Like, I'm very grateful. I'm blessed to be in the position that I'm in, because there are definitely bigger problems out there in the world, and you know, it could be worse. I never thought I would see this version of myself. Never thought that I would be in a headspace that I'm in now. And it's just crazy how things change. Suddenly you are at peace, and it gets peaceful, and it gets beautiful. Life gets beautiful. So if you're struggling with anything in life, especially your mental health, just know that there are better days ahead. You just have to like fight through it. Fight the fuck through it. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Do the hard things, because it's hard. Being the best version of yourself, you have to sacrifice so much of your fleshly desires. You have to sacrifice things that feel good but isn't good for you. Sometimes when things feel good, it doesn't mean that it's right. I love where I'm at. I'm grateful for where I'm at. I'm proud of myself. I am so happy that I have an amazing God that never left my side, that is merciful, that loves me unconditionally, that is abundant. But yeah, I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. I have to share that I've been through this, had an epiphany, and had this realization and this awakening, I guess. And I've been experiencing some few great things in my life that I'm so blessed for. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what my future looks like the last few months of 2025. And I'm just trusting in God, continuing to trust in God, trust myself, to not be hard on myself. Life is already hard enough. I want to send a blessing to everyone watching this video. Thank you guys, for those of you that have been subscribed to me, for being supportive and patient and just supportive in general. Like, I appreciate every single one of you. Crazy. You guys have seen it all. You've literally seen it all. Everything I've gone through, my content, how much has changed over the years and in my life, weight loss. Looking at my old videos, I kind of cringe. Like obviously I'm trying to lose like more fucking weight, but man, my old videos, I'm like, ugh, I want to delete it. I look fucking crazy. I was like 50 plus pounds heavier, and you know, my face is not fucking as thin as it could be if I was to lose another 50 pounds. But just the progress, you guys have seen it all, and I'm very grateful for every single one of you that has been here from the beginning. And if you're new here, thank you for supporting me, for always leaving comments. My content right now, honestly, I don't even know, because as much as I want to talk about cheating and cheaters and all this shit, it's like, for me, those videos get views. They get a lot of fucking views, but it's just not where I'm at anymore. It's not really relevant. I don't want to keep talking about it because I've moved forward. Obviously, I've moved on with my life. I'm no longer in that season of my life. I can't really relate. I don't have too much to say about it no more. Like, just don't want to do that type of content no more. So I am honestly, like, I have to keep it real with you guys. I want to see in a place in my life where I'm like, what now? Because my content was about like cheating and all that shit and breakups and blah blah. But like, since I've healed, since I've been healing, I'm on my path to being the best version of myself and just uplifting others and sharing my story with other people. It's like, what now? What do I talk about now? So I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any ideas of what you guys want me to talk about on here. I don't know where I'm going with my content now, because that stage and era is gone, and we're not going back to that. I just want to move forward with my life. I want to move forward with my content. And I'm just wondering what the fuck I should talk about now. But anyways, I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. God bless whatever you're going through in life. Feel free to talk to me. If you need someone to talk to, you can hit me up on Instagram. That's linked down below in the description box. Or leave me a comment if you want to talk about things. I don't know, let me know. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. See you in my next video.